Bear with us. This is live radio right here. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves to the audience. You guys, hello, Will. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hi. This is Will Roberson. I'm a producer. Next to me is my partner Mailon Rivera of Urban Alchemy 360. We're here to discuss a couple of things that we're working on, play some music, and just talk about current events, things of that nature. and just have a good time, It's Friday morning, y'all.
Friday morning, that's right.
So you can wake up and sober up.
Hey, listen, listen, when you come on a radio show,
pass that coffee.
Your voice cannot be deeper than the host.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's Mailon with the voice.
Mailon with the voice. Putting it down there. Anyway, what I got happening here is the stars of Mystery Science Theater 3000 are coming back to select movie theaters nationwide for a one-night-only take on the 1997 military sci-fi opus, Starship Troopers. A wild action thriller, camp masterpiece whose main theme is an interstellar war between mankind and giant alien insects called bugs. How cool is that? Yeah, how about that? Anyway, though, I mean, there are people who are, into this science fiction stuff who are like, what are you laughing at?
But on the other hand, it's Mystery Science Theater.
Yes, join Mystery Science Theater 3000 alumni Michael J. Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Bill Corbett, a.k.a. Riff Tax, live on Thursday, August 15th for a hilarious all-new riffing on this not-to-be-missed event. This one-night, never-before-seen event will be your only chance to see the guys fire their wisecracking commentary at Starship Troopers on the big screen.
Have you seen that?
So
Have
here's
you
what's
seen
happening.
Mystery Science Theater?
No.
It is hilarious, let me tell you. It is a guy trapped in space with a bunch of robots.
Well, here it is.
And they watch really bad movies and critique the movie the entire time, talking at the screen. It is hilarious. You would think.
So sound like this.
Here's the event. We got to do this quick, man, because we only got a half hour left.
Man, we supposed to have. All right, man.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna give these tickets away, and we're gonna get right on you.
Get those tickets.
Now, the Riff Tax live Starship Troopers is in select movie theaters Thursday, August 15th, live at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. Well, we're not going to Eastern Time, 8 p.m. And what's going on is I got passes. If you want to go to College Point Multiplex, New Rock Stadium in New Rochelle, Union Square, City Center, 15 at Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains. All right, those are the theaters. All right, and I got 5 passes for each theater. If you call in the number in studio, 212-650-5782. That's August 15th. Give us a call while I'm off air, and we're going to turn to Will Roberson right now while you're calling 212-650-5782 for your passes to this event, August 15th. Will Roberson, talk to me.
Oh, the phones are ringing off the hook.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Good morning. Yeah, how you doing, man? It's been a minute. It's been a while since we did this, and I'm glad that we finally got the opportunity to get back together and do a show,
do a thing.
Yeah, man.
It's whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and I felt like it was time. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of things have transpired.
Mm-hmm.
Since we saw each other last, and I wanted to come and share. Yeah, Cheston. Yeah, here we go. How's that?
You're there. You keep
Just
talking.
Make sure the microphone's
I'm trying to answer the phone.
Oh, okay.
A couple that are calling.
All right, sorry. Yeah, here we go.
You keep talking, and you talk about what's going on, and let me know when to put the CD on.
Okay. Well,
you're a director.
Yes.
So direct, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a guest with me, Mailon Rivera. He's of Urban Alchemy 360, which I'm a part of as well. And it's well, you tell him.
Oh, okay. Well, Well, Urban Alchemy 360 is it's a full service design, idea house, design house, production house, and it stems. Well, I started off first of all as an actor. I started off as a street kid right here in Times Square, breakdancing for change, and then I decided that I wanted to go and become an actor and have something to say. And I went out there, and 40 TV shows later, I made a little transition, and somewhere along the line, the cast and crew photo became a little bit more important to me than a headshot. And Urban Alchemy was born after we started realizing that there's a lot of really talented people, some phenomenal artists, some, collaborators who really just need that extra push, or maybe some help tightening their package, or maybe just getting that video out there, getting that film out there, getting that idea, that concept, that thing that drove them into an actor's existence, or an entertainer's existence, or an artist's existence, for whatever that means, knowing that you may not make too much money in this. Yeah, but it's good to have a phenomenal support system of producers and entrepreneurs, or rather entrepreneurs, who are willing to reach out and help as many artists as we can, supporting them in whatever talents that we have available to them. And with the creative services, could be producing the film, could be creating their logo or their brand, or just, and more importantly, we stay behind the curtain. We want you to be up in front. Mm-hmm. And it's been working phenomenally for us so far, and the concept and the heart behind it has really taken off, and we've gotten a great crew.
And we don't do it. We don't do this strictly for financial gain.
No,
we do it because we want to make a difference.
Well, I'm sure you guys have
if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But we find a way.
No, it's not strictly for financial.
We try to find a way to not only make the product, but make the product financially viable.
I'm sure somewhere along the line you had an angel help you out.
Sure,
Absolutely.
no question.
So You're paying it back.
No question. That's how it works. It's a give and take, and take. And the problem that we're having, people they want to take, but they don't want to replenish. Mm-hmm. So we're about replenishing, because when you replenish, it comes back. It always comes back.
Mm-hmm. You put that back into the universal energy.
No question.
Absolutely.
No question.
Absolutely, it is flow. And as long as you're abiding by that flow and doing things that allow you to not only expand yourself but expand others, then you're going to find yourself having quite a lovely life.
Well, as George Harrison said, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you gave.
That's right.
It better be. The love you take
to the love you gave
should be equal to the love you make as well. You know what I'm saying?
Otherwise,
somebody's going to be disappointed.
It should all be woven in there together. But the key word is love.
No question.
And love for your art and for the arts and supporting the arts.
And love and respect.
And it's all, and it doesn't matter what the art is. We're talking about creation. We're talking about literally bringing the unseen into the scene. Everything that you have the ability to imagine yourself doing or feel that you want to experience, it's good to feel that there's at least a light down at the end of the path that gets you on. Once you're on that track, that lets you know that at least you're going in the right direction.
Right.
And go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. Talk.
Oh, yeah, this is your show, man.
It's
a platform.
The show is here.
I'm honored that you have us here,
to give you voice.
Thank you.
I'm here every week speaking, and then I have the other radio show out at WUSB.
Yeah.
And so this is your turn. Talk about what you got to talk about. Talk about you and the projects you got going on. You got some music here for me, Will.
Yeah. I was gonna say let's get into some music, and then we can come back and discuss.
You got it. That's the deal.
This first song is called Mars. Let's just play it, and then we'll come back and discuss it. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Saturn, Jupiter, and of course Uranus. No, I think it's more like Mars. Yeah, I believe in Mars, like I believe in you. 'Cause
for your atmosphere. But you bring me back to earth. Just one kiss. When I close my eyes, I see Mars in the sky. Cause I do, and I do believe in you. Hope you believe in Mars. Cause I do, and I do believe in you.
Girl, it's hurting me like Mercury. And I'm big on you like Pluto, but you know.
Once again, it's the Brooklyn flow, and I'm dropping jewels, mostly Brooklyn, no fall back. We hand in hand, it's in the plan. On my hot drum, controls the red planet. I wish a queen picked up. Cold black. Jeans is saying something. Righteous kiss. Lovely moves. As we love to the core. It's two stars. As we manifest my
Yo, this is George, Dr. Funkenstein Clinton saying you're listening at Cafe Ali, where they do dog, y'all. Roof. Oh, my jammy where I go pee.
All right. We're back on it.
We on it like a hornet.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we got a little bit of Fatima Resor playing behind us right now.
Yeah, yeah.
She was supposed to be here, sister. What happened to you? I'm looking for you. You can even call us and talk to us, you know. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. We were all over the place, man.
Yeah, during the break. Yeah,
During the break. Yeah, stuff that we could have had discussed on air, you know. that always happens, you know.
Yeah.
Tell me about this movie that you're working on right now. Luciana?
Yes. Luciana is a film that Mailon and I are in pre-production, and we're putting it together. Luciana was my ex-wife and good friend who passed away about a little more than a year ago in London. Mm-hmm. She committed suicide. Mm-hmm. And I was very moved by it, and very hurt, and I decided to make a movie about my experience with her because it was such an extraordinary experience. And I spent this past year putting together a screenplay with Gerard Brown. Gerard Brown wrote Juice, Tupac's first film, and reached out to Mailon, who came in, and he's producing the film with me. He's also an actor in the film. It's based on a true story, but it's not verbatim, how everything went, but it's basically a love story. And I found a wonderful new actress named Lara Tarley, who's in a Gus Van Sant film right now called City of Gold. They're shooting that right now, and she's shooting another film. But she's the one who's going to play Luciana, though. She's going to be the star of the film. We have Gano Grills, who's going to be another actor in it. The father will be played by Raymond J. Barry. And I'm just happy to have a project.
Raymond, remind people where they know Raymond from.
Oh yeah, Raymond. Raymond is a very popular actor. He was in Training Day with Denzel Washington. He was in a show called Girls. He spent a few seasons on FX. Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor, and the role is very challenging. And what I was going to say is I'm happy to have a project and a script that the actors are excited about playing these characters. I know that tells me we have a great product. It's something that we're really looking forward to getting to shoot next year.
Now you were saying, how do you deal with making a movie? I know there has to be a lot of love in it for you to make a movie about someone who's so close to you, passing away. How do you, because just being here in this seat, where Ibrahim Gonzalez was the executive producer, my brother, every week, I can't help. Every time I touch a dial or come to a mic, I think about my brother,
there's hardly a place in New York City where I can go where I don't, I remember us walking down this street. We had an apartment, because we had several apartments. It was great. We had 4 apartments at one time. It was crazy. She would turn around and there would be another apartment. And then she went out to Beverly Hills and got an apartment out there. And she was just such she was on a mission. She was like a shooting star.
Which actually, and not to cut you off, but which actually is one of the things that attracted me to the project. Is not only was this, from just the change in Will. I mean, I've known this brother for 20 plus years, and to see that profound effect that this woman was able to have on him, I just knew that this was something special, more than special. And for him to be able to outcreate his circumstances, to be able to outcreate his grief and put it in a script is a powerful thing. And to have, of course, phenomenal writers like Gerard Brown to come in and put together not only a script that would encompass what Will wanted to put on the screen, or what we as creators wanted to have shown on the screen, but also one that not only examines this life, but not seeks to understand it, but just really fully dissect this phenomenal person, which is just one of, millions of people who also don't get that shine, because unfortunately they've left this planet long before they were able to fully affect that change in others physically. but it has created something even more powerful because this energy is guiding, this energy of love, this energy is fully guiding this man, and and I fully support that, and that's one of the things that brought me to the project, and we're pushing forward with it. We have some other pre-casting that we'd love to cast some other actors as well, and we're still auditioning actors for some other smaller parts, and so that's coming up actually within the next month.
Now,
so,
in the movie, do you talk about why?
No. The movie deals more about who she was.
Did she leave you with why she did that?
Me? Well,
or anybody?
well, to be honest with you, when I look back, I'm gonna be very honest. I was so moved by our relationship that I actually started this script before she even passed away. Mm-hmm. So, because I kind of felt like she was slipping away a little bit, and I recorded some of our last conversations, and when I go back and I listen to some of the conversations, it was almost as if she was telling me, like, who I meant to her, and it was almost as if she knew, like, that she wasn't going to be here much longer. And when I listened to that stuff, and I listened to it in the context of knowing that she had passed, I think that the why, we don't really need to know exactly why, but all we need to really know is that she was a special person, and that she affected change in a lot of people's lives, not just my life. There's a lot of people across the world that she really affected in a very positive way, and she was a very caring and very loving person, beyond her own personal interests, and that's why I want to make this movie as well.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's also it is a love story, but it is also based on a true story, which means that although the story follows closely the relationship, we also made the script funny. It is funny. It is a little.
It's very funny.
It's lighter. It's and don't get me wrong, it has intense drama as well, but it's not all tearjerker and sad clown.
Oh, nah. Matter of fact, it's just a great. It's a great movie.
Do you go to her end, or you just cover her life?
No, she sees a demise in this film, but it's not, how it happened. It's a metaphor.
We changed a couple of things around, of course, to protect her and protect her family and protect people who would be adversely affected by any sort of reference or inference. And so again, we've tried to do is tell the truth from a heart perspective, of course, but still tell the truth with compassion, and being able to respect that while still giving a solid Hollywood story for whatever.
It's a great script, regardless.
Hollywood is.
And
it's got to be difficult to deal with something so close to you. Right. And to guide it the right way. You got other people with you.
Well, it's part of the healing process, though. For me, for me, it's my way of healing. I'm an artist, and things that happen to me in my life, I take that and I turn that.
Usually, the best things, the best productions, the best songs come out of real life.
Exactly.
Pain and difficulty. Yeah. So I'm very interested in seeing this.
It's a great movie, though. Let me just say that it's not exactly what people are gonna expect to see, and my criteria for the script was that it not be so personal, but it's a great film.
Have you started filming it yet?
No, we won't. Okay. We won't film until next year.
But now, Miguel Algarin story.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on with that?
We that's something that we're working on.
I mean, it's been how long?
Miguel
was the last
such
time
an interesting character.
You were in the studio with me? How long ago?
Over a year ago. But let me just say this: when she did pass away, I couldn't work on anything.
Yeah, I hear you.
There was a long period of time where I couldn't work on anything. I stopped everything I was doing.
You came to introduce that project to me. And then I didn't hear from you anymore, and I'm like,
Well,
and it's something that I know Ibrahim was closer to because he was at the Nuyorican. He used to do sound and production, radio production live from the Nuyorican Cafe. So I knew he knew him. Yeah. And I was hoping you would have something to bring for him.
Well, there's something that
we did. We actually do. Didn't we bring a couple of things, some music as well? But the Miguel Algarin by the documentary is still a go. There's a tremendous amount of footage, and unlike a film, of course, there's a lot of footage in film, but with a documentary, you really have to be careful. And when you're dealing with someone's life. When you're dealing when there's no deviation from what happened, especially when you want to tell the story of what happened, there is no Hollywood endings there is no I'm going to make this snappy and punch the dialogue up.
It's not what they call a docudrama.
Exactly. Yeah. So with him, and because he is such a complex individual, such a complicated individual, we want to thoroughly go through that because his life is definitely one worth examining as well.
No question.
Definitely from the Nuyorican Poets Cafe.
Let's I want to get back into
another track.
Into the other CD.
Yeah, we got some music.
Let's get back into some music.
We brought some music.
This song is a song that I did with an artist named Vibe, and he's a very popular artist in France, and Mark Middleton from Blackstreet. You know, I wanted to, take you guys overseas for a minute, and this is what we're doing.
Fortunately, the clock on the wall is screaming at me, man. This 2 hours went so quick. I can't believe it.
Yeah, so that was something that I did overseas, and a very popular song.
What happened to UNAM? Real quick.
UNAM?
Yeah.
He lives in LA now.
He was from France, right?
Yeah, he's from France. He lives in LA. He has a new album. Actually, he did a tribute to George Benson.
Oh,
yeah, and
George Benson just did a tribute to Nat King Cole.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Well, that's enough about that. Talk about your stuff. We got like 6 minutes left.
Yeah. I just want to say, it's good to be here. Look out for the projects that we, are discussing,
and run those down real quick. The name of the
Luciana movie.
Luciana movie.
We got the Miguel Algarin documentary coming in the future. We got Urban Alchemy 360. Mailon, give them the contact.
Well, yeah, if you are a creative,
An entrepreneur,
or if you are an artist and a good artist, or more importantly, if you are a producer or executive producer, or you're just someone who's willing to help others, we want to talk to you. We are a collective of conspirators and collaborators.
We're
conspirators.
That's right. We do life differently. We do business differently. And we'd love to speak to you. So you can go to, of course, urbanalchemy360.com. You can hit us on Twitter and Facebook at urbanalchemy360. And that's about it. My name, of course, is Mailon. My name is Mailon Rivera.
So now I don't feel bad about messing up your name.
Man,
I did it too.
I messed up my own name. But yes, Mailon Rivera. And reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you.
All right. And this is Ahmad Ali, and the show has been In the Moment here at WBAI in New York. And what we're going to do now, we got one more track here. Is that the Umar bin Hassan track?
Yeah, Umar is actually featured on this track. This song is called Change the Lyric. It's from an album I did with Jemini, The Gifted One. We made this song after Ayman said what he said. You know what he said. So anyway, let's hear that.
So now, real quick, you visit me at ahmadalimusic.com. That's AHMADALI music.com. And this is produced, our executive producer emeritus, eternally, Ibrahim Gonzalez. Every show is a tribute in the memory of him. And do visit us next week, where we come back and do it to you all over again, start something. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but y'all make sure y'all come back here.
Happy Friday.
Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, and here's the new track. What's the name of this?
Change the Lyric.
Change the Lyric.
We felt it needed to be said, so we said it. Can you dig it? Jim keep rhyming, we'll keep producing. Used to be hustling, robbing, stealing. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody got to make a living. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody's got to make a living. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody got to make a living. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody's a critic. If they don't want to hear it, they don't want us to hear it. But I predict that censorship in all its forms was designed to keep mankind uninformed. Information should flow like the H2O fluid. It ain't about the music, they just don't want us to do it. Unless they can hold it, mold it, control it. My hotter issue can change in a day. Guess the other man saying 5 things. Now we gotta watch what we say. Should be telling him to watch what he say. It's amusing how they use us to confuse us. They don't need help from no one else. We lose sight of the issue and confuse ourselves. Our reaction to the distraction gives the puppet master satisfaction. As we move this way, as the music plays, to the pipe pipers clarinet, like we marionettes, and he pulling the strings on the whole damn thing. Got us criticizing the songs we sing. Jim keep rhyming, we'll keep producing. Used to be hustling, robbing, stealing. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody's got to make a living. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody's got to make a living. Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyric. Everybody's got to make a living.
Can't say this, can't say that, change the lyrics. The opening line begins to form. A slight hesitation on the red carpet. The applause and self-indulgence begins to bring about doubt. Am I a star? Can I really win? Paramount questions for paramount pictures. Where is the music? Where are the lyrics? These lathered jackals and corporate piranhas, incandescent shadows glowing and reflecting in the mirrors of our own insignificance. And we pretend to be